Okay, so we're going to talk about MLA formatting, and in order to do that, we need a Word document. There's one. We're going to create a new one. Let's see here. Let's X out of that. Let's get this nice and big so you can see it. Even bigger. 250. All right. So MLA format, in terms of formatting a document, all we're talking about is making sure your font right here is Times New Roman, which it is. But if it wasn't, you'd scroll down here and you'd find it Times New Roman. You want 12-point font. That's right here. Okay. Also, before you start, and this interface or the screen that you're seeing could be different on your computer if you're using a PC or a Mac, but they're pretty similar. So look for similar icons. So I'm going to look for format. I'm going to go to paragraph. And under paragraph, under line spacing, I'm going to double space it. And I'm going to click this box right here. This is important. Don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Click that. You want the whole thing double spaced. If you don't click, don't add space between paragraphs of the same style, what happens is when you go to a new paragraph, you get kind of like a double space plus some. And we don't want that. We just want regular double space. So we say OK. And we're lined up. We also want to go to format and go to document. All right. And we go to margins and make sure that all the margins are 1 inch. And they are right now. All right. 1 inch. Boom. Okay. In the top left corner, you put your name. Let's say my name is Joe Johnson. You put your professor. It can be, for me, it can be just Loftman. For some people, it's Professor Loftman. For some people, it's Dr. Loftman. Well, if they're doctors. For me, you can just put Loftman or get in the habit of putting Professor Loftman. You hit enter. You put your class. So this is English 53. And then you put the date, and today's date is June 3rd, 13. All right. Then you hit enter one more time. You center your document. All right. And you did that right up here. If you click this one, align text left, it goes back to the left. But for your title, you center it and you put whatever your title is. Your title, I should write this down. Your title shouldn't be the title of the prompt. Your title should be your own idea that helps the reader anticipate what your essay is about. All right. So your title shouldn't be the title of the prompt. Your title should be your own idea, which helps the reader anticipate what your essay is about. All right. But that's too long of a title. So we'll delete that. And maybe we say, for this first essay, it's a personal argument. So maybe it is, maybe I'm arguing I shouldn't have to do the dishes. And so the argument is, the cook doesn't clean. All right. So there's a title. It helps the reader. Now the reader knows going into the essay, it's going to be about cooking and cleaning. All right. But back to MLA format. So now we have everyone's essay should have these 4 lines over here. Everyone's essay should have these 4 lines. Hit return once. Title right in the center. So that means after you're done with the title, you hit return once. You go back to the left-hand margin. You hit tab. and you start your essay right here. Everyone should start their essay on the same line. This is what everyone's essay should look like. All right? Another thing, and one of the main reasons why we have this video, is so this is how your essay should be formatted, how it should look. But also, we want to work on getting a header in the top. In order to do that, what you need to do is put your cursor to the top of the screen, to the top of the document, and you double click. And when you double click, you see that this turns gray down here, and this up here, the cursor's up here, and it says header. That's what you want to do in order to put your header in the top right corner, which is MLA format. Again, you double click in the body of the essay, and you see it turns black again, and the cursor's down here in the body of the essay right there. You can see it. So to put the header, you double click in the head. All right. What you do, let's go insert. We got to go insert page numbers, alignment right, because this is the right. You say okay, boom, there is your page number. Then you go align text right, and you put your last name. So in this case, my name apparently is Johnson. So I have Johnson, page 1. And that is in black right now because I'm writing in the header. You double click in the body of the essay. That goes gray. This is black now. All right. You have to do it that way. If you don't put your last name in the header and you just put it in the body of the essay, it will mess up the format of your essay when you make edits. Also, up here, if you don't insert page number like I asked you to, what happens is when you get down to the second page, see here it says Johnson 2 because you clicked insert page number. If you go back up here and you say, hey, I'm just going to put a 1 up here, and you just type a 1. When you get down here, it's Johnson 1 down there. And so every page is Johnson 1, which is not good. All right. So what you want to do is you want to get back up here. You want to say insert page number, alignment right, say okay, boom. You have Johnson 1. Then when you go down here, it says it paginates it for you and it makes it Johnson 2. All right. That is pretty much what you need to know right now in terms of overall essay formatting. Okay. These 4 lines here, all double spaced, all 12-point Times New Roman. You hit enter once from the date, you get to the title, you center your title. Your title is unique, it's your title. Once you're done with the title, you hit enter, you come down here, and you start your essay. And everyone's essay should start on the same line. All right? You also need a header, and you double click in the header to get there. Okay? Yeah. If you have a problem with this, watch this video more than once.